Imagine, just for a moment, how extraordinary it would be to have access to a tool you could use anytime, anywhere. You learn it once and then, suddenly, it becomes a part of you, an ability that effortlessly extends into every area of your life. It's like a secret key, always in your pocket, always ready for use. Every action, every thought, every moment unfolding, and you're there, fully equipped with this remarkable skill, the ability to learn how to learn. Think about that for a second. When you learn how to learn, you can take anything, apply it, and bend it to your will. How much freedom does that give you? How much potential opens up when you realize the way you learn something is the skill, rather than the thing itself? Now let's start to reconsider what you've been taught so far. Maybe, just maybe, every teacher, every martial artist you've met, every person who shared a secret or a technique with you has been holding something back. Could it be they've kept these insights hidden, intentionally or not? Maybe they didn't know, or perhaps deep down, they just didn't want you to have the key to understanding the truth that governs the way everything works. Isn't it fascinating how your mind looks for truth? It's a mechanism that constantly seeks to make sense of everything that's around you, to draw connections, to build a web of cause and effect. This mechanism is running all the time, without you even noticing. Like an invisible force that links ideas and experiences, it creates patterns that you automatically follow, without even realizing it. For example, let's consider cause and effect. One event happens, and because of it, another event follows. But have you ever noticed how, sometimes, these connections, they aren't quite as straightforward as they seem? That's where the magic lies. The patterns, the connections, they can be reframed. That's why in martial arts and in life, what seems like an obstacle may be nothing more than an opportunity to see a deeper pattern that most people miss. The first thing you need to understand is, everything that seems true to you, everything you accept as fact, it's just a starting point. When we accept something as true, even if it's just small, seemingly insignificant truth, that truth becomes a stepping stone to something else. It's like taking a single step forward in a dance. Once you've taken that step, you're ready for the next, and the next, and the next. What's amazing is that as soon as you believe that first step, I can guide you further. This belief, this acceptance becomes the truth, the foundation. As you hold on to it, you can move through a cascade of truths, each one building on the last. What happens when you take the time to pause just for a moment and accept that first truth? What if you understood that this is a pattern to everything? Just like the art of sleight of mouth. Think about it. It's like a dance of words, a hypnotic play of language. When you shift a belief, just a tiny shift, it can create waves of change that ripple through your entire system. Those shifts, those small reframes, they're like turning a key in a lock. When you unlock the door, everything changes. It's trancy, isn't it? A subtle invitation to go deeper, to step out of the ordinary and into something extraordinary. And when we begin to really understand, the most powerful thing in the world is a belief. Something changes within us. It's not the number of patterns or techniques you know that make the difference. It's what you can do with them. Because the beliefs, they're the foundation of everything. And beliefs, well, beliefs, they're just decisions. Decisions about what you think is true. When we filter everything through our senses, through sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell, we create a vast, rich, and complex internal movie. A movie that isn't the world itself, but it's an interpretation of it. It's as if your mind is a giant projector, and the film it shows isn't reality. It's your representation of reality. Your mind breaks down the data into manageable pieces, then presents them as sensations, thoughts, and emotions. You feel the rush of joy when you experience something wonderful, or the heavy weight of fear when you sense danger. But none of this is the real world. It's a projection, a reflection, a filtered version of what you've experienced. Your nervous system, it acts like a fiber optic cable, taking in the information and sending it through filters. Filters that distort, delete, and they generalize the incoming data. These filters, they help make sense of the massive amounts of information, but they also shape what you think is possible in your life. And once you've gone through this filtration process, you make judgments about the movie that you've created. What's good? What's bad? Did it serve or harm you? This is how beliefs are born, either consciously or unconsciously. And we decide what's true based on the filtered information that we have. Here's the thing, these beliefs, they aren't facts. They're just decisions we made, based on a frame of reference, the emotional state we were in, and the information that we had at the time. They're not fixed truths. They're simply conclusions drawn from experiences, interpreted through the lens of our own filtering system. In fact, beliefs, they're incredibly malleable. They're nothing more than decisions that we make about our experiences. And just like any decision, they can be changed, reframed, and restructured. This is where the power of NLP comes in. With NLP, we can examine the beliefs that shape our reality. We can unpack them, see where they came from, and adjust them. We can change the content by altering the structure. Consider this, if every belief is built with the same universal structure, doesn't that mean we can alter the way those beliefs are formed? Indeed we can. We can change the very structure of how we perceive the world, and in doing so, we change our entire experience of it. Now take a moment and think about your map of reality, the beliefs you hold, the ones that feel so solid, so unshakable. They're simply a part of your map. But if something is missing from the map, if something is blown out of proportion, or if something is stuck in a particular place, it might be where you're feeling stuck in your life. When people are stuck, it's usually because something in their map is either distorted or missing. It's as if they're trying to navigate without a complete map. This is where we as influencers can come in. We find those weak spots, the chinks in the armour, and we gently shift them, not to break but to help, because in the end, beliefs, they're the key to unlocking new realities. If we can find those beliefs, restructure them, we can free someone from old limitations and open up a whole new world of possibility. Now here's the beautiful part. All beliefs have the same structure, every single one of them. And with this understanding, you can begin to alter not just your beliefs, but those of others. It's not about how many techniques you know. It's about what you can do with the ones you have. What you can create when you start to see the structure behind the illusion. Every belief is a doorway. And with each door that you open, you step further into a reality of your own making. The question is, where do you want to go next?